Welcome into another edition of Diamond Talk on the Southeastern Sports Network. Now joined by head baseball coach Zach Crabree. Coach, this past week you got a couple of home dates, was able to squeeze out a tight win over Washburn, but I think really the story of the early part of the season, errors and just struggling at the plate, that's caused some problems for you guys early on.
Yes, sir. We was hoping to get well this last week at home, and we didn't do so. It was a disappointing week. The first two games Tuesday game against Northwest Missouri, we just shot ourselves in the foot with errors and walks, and then not getting some timely hits in. And then Friday against Washburn is kind of the same thing. We had a couple big errors that gave them some unearned runs. We left some guys on base, and we didn't have a chance to get them in. And then Saturday was just, our pitchers were outstanding. When you give up 3 runs in 16 innings and you get beat when you throw a 3-hitter, it's just very disappointing. We've had some great opportunities to really get ahead in the game in the second game that we lost 3-1, and we just didn't execute. We didn't get some bunts down, which is kind of our bread and butter offensively, and we didn't execute, and so we're going to go back to work and not hang our heads. No one's going to feel sorry for us. We got to do a better job coaching and preparing our guys, and we're going to start with that today, and hopefully with conference starting on Friday that we get this thing turned around.
From a coaching perspective, because I always like asking these sorts of questions, in basketball, if there's something wrong technique-wise, defensively, that's something that you can coach and fix. Same thing for football. But things like errors, how do you combat that as a coach?
Baseball is such a mental game, such a confidence game, and right now our guys are really just really pressing, just trying to make up for our bad start with every at-bat, and we just got to relax and play one pitch at a time and just let our ability speak for itself. Our guys were not hitting like we're capable of hitting. We hit 306 last year, which was third in the conference, and I think right now we're hitting 220 or something like that. It's just insane, and we're a lot better than what we've played so far, and we just got to relax and let the game come to us and quit trying to do things that we're not capable of doing, and just get our minds back right and get that confidence, and things will get going.
Of course, conference play begins later this week. You open on the road against Oklahoma Baptist. Talk a little bit about that matchup. They've, of course, been pretty solid in baseball the last couple of years.
They have. Coach Cox does an outstanding job. Been there a long time. They're picked second preseason in the conference. Last year we played them twice. We split a couple one-run games here at home. They're off to a disappointing start for them as well. I think if you look up and down our conference, the only team that's probably playing what they had hoped to play right now is Northwestern, who's 6-1. The rest of us are 3-4, 3-3, 2-5, and those kind of things. So, OBE traditionally gets better as it warms up. They bring a lot of California guys in, and so maybe catching them early at home, maybe it'll be a nice wind blowing in a little bit there, and kind of chilly, and maybe we can jump on them and get a couple W's. And our first and foremost, we've got to go take care of ourselves and do what we can do. But I think it's the right time to catch them, because traditionally OBE plays better as it warms up. And so we're getting them early and getting them when it's kind of chilly, and hopefully we'll take care of business and jump out in the first weekend in conference and win a series.
We're just let you get out here on this. A moment ago you spoke about the mental aspect of baseball. And from you almost have to be as much psychologist as head coach. How do you convey the fact that your pitching has really done well, especially like you mentioned, giving up the 3 hits on Saturday? How do you convey that to your hitters of, hey, your pitchers are going to keep you in this. All you got to do is come up with some timely hits?
It's just everybody going out and, it's kind of a cliche that Bill Belichick's made, possibly just do your job, but it's really that simple. And I think in baseball so much you carry what you've done in the past. If you're 0 for 6, hitters go to the plate thinking I'm 0 for 6, other than thinking, hey, I just got to have a productive at-bat, this at-bat. There's nothing we can do about those last 6 at-bats. And our guys have, we're really grinding, and we've had some good opportunities. We just haven't cashed in, and that's the thing. We just got to execute better in those situations. And, hitting's contagious in baseball, and we've got some really good hitters that are struggling. So when they get going, which their past shows as really good hitters, and I'm confident that they will get going, that it's going to grow and it's going to be contagious, and I think we're going to have a chance to be a really good ball club. It's just not the start we wanted, but it's how you finish. It's not how you start. And so, the real season starts Friday, and all our goals are in front of us. Our goal is to win a conference championship, a conference tournament championship, and a regional championship, and a national championship. And so, all those things are still in front of us. It doesn't matter if we're 7-0 right now or 0-7. Everything starts on Friday night, and I think the Savage Storm will be ready to go.
Of course, again, talking with Coach Zach Crabtree. Coach, as always, appreciate the time. Good luck this week.
Thank you, sir.
Of course, coming up, more on the Southeastern Sports Network, as this has been Diamond Talk with Coach Zach Crabtree on the Southeastern Sports Network.